Hello, my name is Kathy. I work at the Columbus Public Library, and today I'm here to show you a little bit about Brainfuse-JobNow. Basically, it's known as JobNow. It's one of the many electronic databases we have available to help you with homework, finding a job, or if you just want for the fun to read a book or a comic book, a graphic novel. So, the first thing you have to do in order to find any of our electronic databases is bring up our home page. And to get to our home page, you just open up your browser, whatever one you're comfortable using, Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera, any of those you can use to get to our home page. Once you're on the internet, you just stick in our address or URL, which is www.cvlga.org. That's Charlie, Victor, Larry, George, Alfred.org, cvlga.org. Once you put that in the address bar, of course, you'll click the search button or hit enter. And this will bring up our home page. This is what it looks like. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up to this gray toolbar that's underneath our logo. Click on the tab that says Research It, then click on the tab that says Resources A to Z. This will bring up a page of our electronic resources that is arranged alphabetically. And we will scroll down to J and look for JobNow, which is right here. Now, when any of our electronic databases come up, or a majority of them, it'll ask you to put in your library card barcode number with no spaces. Now, the barcode can be found one of two places. It can be, and hold on just a minute, it can be found on the standard credit card size library card, or if you still have it available, the key card that came with the library card. It's the number found under the barcode. It's 12 digits long, and you'll put that into the box with no spaces. So you'll come up here, just put in your library card number. Oops, make sure it's the right number. And then click in the box that says log in to JobNow. Now this will give you access to the database, but it will not give you access to all of the features. To do that, you have to create an account, and that's very simple to do. You just click here where it says log in the blue box, and you will get the login box come up. But if you look underneath the login box and it says don't have a username or password, you just click sign up. And over here on the left hand side, you'll create an account, and it is free. There's no charge. So you'll create a username, whatever's easy for you to remember. The password, you'll re-enter the password. You'll select a password hidden question, and you'll answer the password hidden question. Now, it may come up telling you that your username is already in use. You just pick another username until something comes up that's not in use. It will ask you to put in the password hint answer again, and then just click next. You'll be taken to a screen that says congratulations, you are now registered with JobNow, and it will show you what you chose for your username. I've already created an account, so I'm just going to log in real quick with my username and password, and then click login. Now, once you're logged in, this will give you access to all of the features of JobNow. One of the important features is up here. Once you log in, it'll put your username up here in the right-hand corner. You just click the drop-down arrow. You'll get a drop-down menu that shows you My Account, which allows you to change your settings or your password, any past sessions you may have had with a job coach, any messages that a job coach may have sent to you would be in your message center. Any tests that you might be taking and had to leave, they're saved, as are the results. Under My Tests, My Cloud Pack is like Notepad. It allows you to edit documents, type documents, save documents, and that type of thing. Now, we are going to just go over real quick some of the features. And one of the first things I want to tell you about is if you have a resume and you want somebody to critique it, look it over, you just click on Live Resume Help. It's available from 2 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And you'll get connected to a tutor, which will allow you to upload your resume, talk to the tutor who can critique it for you, tell you where you need to improve, what you can change, maybe rearrange your resume, anything like that. There are resume templates available. When these open up, or they download, so you download, it'll show up here in the left-hand corner on the status bar, and you click Open, and it'll open up the template. I'm just going to open one of these. This is the combination resume. It opens up in Word. If you use the computers at the library, they already have Word installed on them. So it should open up automatically once you download it. And it takes a minute, sorry. Okay, this is what it looks like in Word. You just click Enable Editing. The nice thing about these templates, unlike the standard Word template, is these red sentences, these paragraphs in red, these are suggestions that they give you that you can use to update your resume. Like, the objective is no longer used. So they recommend you use a profiler or a headline instead of an objective. So that's what the resume template looks like. You can use the resume template, or once you learn how to do a resume properly, you can get out of JobNow, log out, and go into Word and just type a Word resume. It's up to you. Now I know I clicked out of that quickly, but there are some features on the resume template that you don't have to use. You don't have to use every feature. There's one that asks for a LinkedIn account and a URL if you have a private web page. If you don't, just delete those and don't use them. Although I know a lot of people don't. You don't even have to sign up for LinkedIn if you don't want to, or you can. It just depends on your preferences. Now, to go back to resume, we'll just click here on the dirty yellow toolbar, and we'll get a drop-down menu, and we've got resume resources. And these are just resume resources that JobNow decided were some of the best that are available out there. Again, we've got the templates that you can use. There's also a military resume template that can be used for those that are coming out of the military. There's a career one-stop resume guide, which will take you out over the web into the internet so you can take a look at it and see what they say, so it'd help you polish up your resume so that it stands out in the job market. There's a free resume writing tutorial. So if it's before 2 o'clock and you need that resume before 2 o'clock, you can use the tutorial instead of working with a resume coach. And then there's, again, some stuff for military personnel that are getting out of the Army, Marines, Air Force. One is a translator, where you can take those military skills and translate them into civilian skills that you have. There's one link for making your military resume interviewable, and how to shape your military resume for a civilian job search. So if you're a former soldier, if you're going to get out of the Army, especially here in Columbus, as Fort Benning is here, this would be a wonderful resource to look at, so you can translate your military resume to a civilian resume. Now, the next feature is job interviews. You can use a live job interview coach who can help you critique the interview and tell you what you did well or where you need to improve. There are interview tips. So what you can do before the interview to get ready, what you can do at the interview, what's appropriate, inappropriate, some common questions and sample responses. This is a wonderful resource because this resource will give you probably most every question that's ever been asked at an interview and how you can respond to it. Answering substantive questions that you can ask the interview, or the don'ts of interviewing, like how much is the salary? Or another thing you shouldn't ask is how much vacation time will I have? That will all be covered if you're hired. And then what to do after the interview, which is just as important as what to do before the interview. So again, this is a wonderful resource if you're going to do for interviewing. So if you know you're going to go out for an interview, I would get on here and I would look through all of these links to see what is available and what kind of ideas you can get for your interview. The last thing for interviewing, again, are some online resources. There's the Pathway to Interview Success, which is just a step-by-step guide through the interview process, and some insights designed to help you successfully interview and get the job that you want. There's some interview tips, how to sell yourself, how to sell your skills, abilities. This also gives you a chance to find if the job and company are right for you, how to do that, and how to ace that interview so you can get that job. Monster.com has put out 100 potential interview questions. And these are questions, again, that are standard questions asked at any interview that you can look over, look at the responses, look how you would respond, and just go into that interview so you're 110% ready. And then how to dress for the interview, because you do want to dress appropriately. The most important thing that you can do for an interview is making sure you're dressed appropriately and you're groomed appropriately. And this article will tell you what and what not to do. There are career resources. Let me go home. You can use the drop-down menus, or you can hit the home button. It gets you exactly to the exact same areas. Again, there's a job coach. This gets you to a job coach who can give you expert assistance with searching, applying, and preparing for a job. There's career assessment. And these, again, are websites that you click on the link. And this will get you out to the website where you can do like an interest profile. And this shows you what your interests are, and what kind of jobs you can apply for with those interests that are shown to you. This is a self-assessment test. And this is designed to help you find a career that matches your personality and interest. And there are a couple of career aptitude tests. And these are tests that show you what you're prepared for, what they think you can do. And then career planning. And this is basically how to plan for your career, what you think you want to do, what you have skills for, and that type of stuff. These are wonderful resources for those people who are just graduating from college, or don't know what they want to major in at college. You can do a career assessment. You can do an interest profile, and it might give you an idea of what you can major in or classes you might want to take to see what you want to major in. Also under career are job resources. And these are just the resources that you can use to look either for nationwide jobs, like ZipRecruiter, Simply Hired, Indeed.com, Career Builder, any of those types. There are specific ones for students and recent graduates and veterans. Take a look at those. Now the Skill Surfer, excuse me, this is lessons, videos, tests that you can use, again, to figure out what skills you're interested in, where you need to improve, if you need to improve. It has access to the ASVAB that you can use to take the ASVAB test. So here's the whole package. Here are the practice tests. So if you're going into the military, this is one area to find that. There are some adult learners. There's college entrance test prep. So any type of test that you want to take, it's available on this page. eParachute is just, again, another link that you can use to figure out what your interests are or what inspires you. I'm not going to show you how it works. I would log on and do it myself, yourself. And you just click Get Started, and it walks you through each of these. It walks you through each of these buttons by answering questions. Now, oops, need that one. So these are all of the resources that are available on JobNow. You've got career resources, you've got job interviewing, you've got resumes, and any of these at any time, you can get job coaching help, get live help between 2 and 11, 7 days a week. In the meantime, if you need help when the library opens, you're more than welcome to call the Adult Services Desk and talk to either me or one of my coworkers, and the number is 706-243-2691. When the library opens, we can also offer one-on-one help with the JobNow. Thank you for your time, and happy job hunting.
We are springing into summer learning at the Chattahoochee Valley Libraries, and the program you just attended is one of the ways you can earn completions. Just go to cvlga.org and look for Spring into Summer Learning. You can register yourself and your family online, and then start reading and attending our online events. That's all you have to do. We're giving away weekly gift certificates, and every completion you make enters you into a grand prize drawing for tablets, games, gifts, and more. Remember, you have to register to win. cvlga.org, and we'll see you online again real soon.